Welcome to the KATHRYN CONVO, where I answer your questions, take you behind the scenes, and basically give myself liberty to talk about whatever I want. Okay, today, one of the popular questions, because it's been a hot second since we've had one of these, is, Kathryn, where have you been? Well, listen, kids, this is what happened. As you guys know, COVID-19 hit about 2 weeks before our event, Design Hacking Live, was about to go down, is when it got really bad here in the States. We ended up rescheduling our event instead of canceling it, put like a coaching program on the front end. It's now scheduled for September 25th and 26th. So we kind of hustled to get that all together, got that all together. But what was really interesting is that so much, if not everything that we were planning on doing for 2020 was kind of centered around that event being the launch of so many things. And when that event went away, your hyper planner girl did not have a plan anymore. And that was two things. One, kind of liberating to be like, oh my gosh, like everything that we thought we didn't have time for, everything that we said we'd do later, like we can just do it if we want. Secondly, extremely overwhelming, like very anxiety inducing. To a point where, like, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't handle it very well at one, or did I handle it perfectly? I'm not sure, but like, I just binged all 9 seasons of The Office. Like, I hadn't seen it all the way through, and I just gave myself to Michael Scott, and in time that I didn't have, watched The Office, I was just like, I can't deal with this. So, once I learned to deal with my anxiety, which I don't know if anybody else has been dealing with that, quarantine has brought out an interesting side of my anxiety that I haven't seen yet before. But I think we finally got her under control. We got her back. But what I learned about myself, this has been a great time of self-awareness and reflection, is one, I'm a woman of routine, love them. I'm a woman of structure, love it. And I'm a woman of plans. I love that I can have some plans. So the fact that I'm I don't know when things are gonna open up. It's hard for my little anxious soul. But one of the things that I realized that was huge in my routines was having my friend Brooke calls them look forward tos, where I used to travel every 3 to 7 weeks for work, whether I was speaking at an event or attending a conference or mastermind or something like that. And those just went away. And I didn't realize that I would live my life in these little chunks. And these moments of me traveling would force me to slow down and be chill and recenter. And when I didn't have those, it was interesting. I didn't realize how much I needed these mile markers and plans in my life. So that's number one, is we were just learning about some anxiety. 2, also though, once we watched our 9 seasons of The Office, it got fun, and it was we can build whatever we want to build. So literally gathered the team, and was guys, these are my ideas. What are your ideas? Let's build this freaking thing. Did my air conditioner just turn on? Yeah, we're moving. And all of a sudden we were all the things that we thought we didn't have time for, all of a sudden we had time for them. So we were let's freaking build them. And so that's what we've been doing, actually. So we had about 2.5 weeks of we're watching The Office, going through things. Since then, oh my gosh, you guys, things coming down the pipeline that you just need to be aware of. Number one, it's I don't know where the right lighting is in this room. At this point, with this camera at this time of the day. Here, I don't know. Here's what we learned, okay? Or here's what's coming down the pipeline. CF Design School graduation, coming. Oh my gosh, my videographer's gonna hate me that my thumb's over this. Videographer graduation, coming. What? Videographer graduation? CF Design School graduation, coming. Is there an app? A design hacking app? Yeah, there is. Is there a coaching program? What? Yes. Is our live event actually happening? Yes. Are there a few other things that I'm not allowed to talk about yet? Yes. So mostly this is what I learned about myself. And I think this theme has been really prevalent, and I'll speak to this a little bit later with all of the protests and rallies and everything going on with Black Lives Matter. I think I saw this there's this tweet going around that's really popular right now that's what if 2020 wasn't the year where everything died or everything fell asleep, but what if it was the year that we actually all decided to wake up and actually acknowledge what was going on? And I feel like that process started with me in terms of Corona, where it was like I just stopped, and I finally stopped to look at what I was doing and look at what I was building and just like have a second to reflect. And when I did that, it was this like beautiful moment of revelation for course correction. And I feel like I've experienced that exact same thing in the last 2 weeks with everything with George Floyd and fighting police brutality and everything like that. Like I have just like had this moment of stillness where I have just realized that there is like so much room for me to repent and change and even just have awareness of what's going on. And that's come through reading and conversations and going to protests and going to vigils and again, like I can't wait to speak on this more, but I think the last however much time when people ask like where have you been, I am like really grateful for this moment of for this time to become aware of what is good and what needs to change. So that's what we've been doing over here, you guys, and building like crazy. So basically what I'm saying now, though, is that we've had some moments of self-reflection, hashtag always, but plans in place and plans moving. And great things are coming down the pipeline. They're also coming now, so just listen. I played hard to get for a second, but you're going to get sick of me. That's how much content is going down right now. So mostly, that's it for the Kathryn Convo. More to come on all said things. But I hope that your 2020, despite how unexpected and in a lot of ways really traumatic it's been, I hope that it's also been a time of alignment for you. Mostly I'm grateful you guys are in my life, and I'm honestly grateful. Like, literally, I'm just like, how blessed am I that so many of my humans I connect with online? That, like, so much of my routine didn't change in that way. So I'm grateful for you guys. I'm grateful for the conversations that I've had with so many of you behind the scenes, especially in the last few weeks. I'm so grateful for how you're teaching me and helping me grow. I'm so grateful for, I am really grateful for the opportunity to change and honestly repent and be better. So that's it for Kathryn Convo. Thoughts with Kathryn. Will it be shorter next week? Probably. No one can be sure.